everyone, my name is Miranda and today I'm doing something kind of silly. Basically, a while ago I made a video where I judged the first lines of books that I really love and I kind of analysed them based on what happens later in the book, and that was really fun, and I've decided to do a kind of version of that, which is where I read the first lines of books on my TBR, but books that I don't know very much about or I can't remember what they're about, and then I'm going to try and guess what happens. Will this work? I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be entertaining in any way, but we're going to try it and see what happens. Alright, we got Fen by Daisy Johnson. I don't know, it's creepy and weird. On the back in the quotes it says magical, ingenious. Oh, okay, it's a short story collection. That doesn't entirely work. However, I'm just going to read the first line of the first short story and see what happens, see what we think. Okay, the first one is called Starver, and the first line is, "The land was drained." Okay, I think that is about a kind of future apocalyptic time where like there's no resources left from because climate change or some kind of terrible accident, and I think what's going to happen is there's going to be creatures that live in the land, like in under the ground. I'm just making this up on the spot. Yeah, there's gonna be creatures living in the ground, and they get really mad that their land has been like drained, and they start attacking people and like stealing people down into, you see like this, it's like a little hand, it's like they steal people down into the earth to feed on them because people have been taking stuff out. That sounds like a fucking great story. Someone write that. Okay, this is really fun. I'm really enjoying myself already. Ghosted by Jenn Ashworth. I love this cover so much. Like, look at it. Look at that. Is that not stunning? Yeah, it says Ghosted, a love story on it. So who knows? 1. That last morning, the May sunshine had spilled into the room through a gap at the top of the curtains and woken me before the alarm. That last morning. Okay, give me a sec. I think the last morning that's referring to is the last morning of a relationship, maybe of a marriage. It sounds quite like domestic, from, you know, like the waking up, curtains, like, I don't know, it's giving me like marriage that's about to go wrong but no one knows it yet. So I think what happens immediately after this is everything is fine. It's like, it's nice, it's May, it's sunny, we're waking up, and then everything goes tits up on that one day, that last day, and then I don't know, she transforms into a flower woman. Why not? The Grass is Singing by Doris. I've had this for ages. I think I got it in a charity shop because one of my mum's friends mentioned it to me ages ago, literally years and years and years ago, and I was like, that sounds really cool. But I can't remember what it's about. I just picked it up when I saw it in a charity shop because I remembered that I'd like the premise, but I can't remember what that premise is. So, okay, this is interesting already. Okay, 1. Murder Mystery by Special Correspondent. Mary Turner, wife of Richard Turner, a farmer at Ngezi, was found murdered on the front veranda of their homestead yesterday morning. Wait, I want to read on. The houseboy who's been arrested has confessed to the crime. No motive has been discovered. It is thought he was in search of valuables. I really want to read this now. Oh my god. Why am I getting excited? I'm getting so excited about this. So obviously, we've got a murder. We've got a woman who's just been murdered. yeah, wife of a farmer. You see, I can't remember what I literally just read about 5 seconds ago. Wife of a farmer has been murdered and they've arrested the houseboy and he's confessed. I know I'm cheating by reading more than like the first sentence, but I kind of had to because I was intrigued. So I think this is going to tell the story of the houseboy and how maybe he did murder. I think he did murder the wife, but he did it for a reason. This is bad. Okay, I'm getting bad vibes from the farmer already. Whatever his name is, Richard Turner or something. Richard Turner, I remembered, right. Yeah, Richard Turner, he sounds like a bad un. He sounds like a wrong un. And I reckon I don't know, maybe the houseboy and the wife had something going on, but it was kind of weird, and maybe then the farmer guy found out and he was like, how dare you, but the houseboy was like, it's not my fault, she's in a position of power, and then he kills her for some reason. And then at some point there's some grass singing. It could be like, you know, it's like The Vegetarian by Han Kang, where it's like you hear from all the people around this woman about her life and her like mental state. Maybe that's what happens. We kind of hear what everyone thinks has happened, and like with this woman who's been killed, maybe she's faked her death. Maybe she's faked her own murder and she's run off with someone. I'm not sure how that would work, but maybe. Okay, what about the performance by Claire Thomas? This was a gift from a birthday present from, I think it was Emma, whose Instagram I will leave below. I don't know what this is about. It's got fire on the cover. I did read the blurb when I got it, but that was like 3 months ago, so God knows I can't remember. Let's have a look at the first line. Okay. Margot is shuffling in a balletic first position along the strip of carpet between the legs of the already seated people in the theatre and the chairbacks of the row in front. I mean, been there. There's fire between the seats on the cover. I mean, we're all drawing the same conclusion here, right? The theatre set's on fire. I don't know, or maybe there's a... This might be my memory of the blurb that I've read coming back, and if it is, I will read it afterwards and see if this is just actually what happened. But maybe there's like a fire outside and the people in the theatre don't know about it, and they're like watching this performance and the fire is like creeping in on them. Yeah, this is basically what it's about. As bushfires rage outside the city, 3 women watch a performance of a Beckett play. By the time the curtain falls, they will all have a new understanding of the world beyond the stage. Fascinating. So basically it's just about 3 women. You learn about 3 women watching a play. I'm into it. But yeah, so the theatre doesn't set on fire. Or maybe it does. Maybe that happens at the end. I'm intrigued. Okay. All the Birds Singing by Evie Wyld. I'm so excited for this. The Batroc is one of my favourite books. I love Evie Wyld's writing and I'm so excited to read this. And yeah, let's see what I just read the first like phrase. Okay, this is pretty graphic and violent, so if you don't want to hear that, like skip ahead like 10 seconds. Another sheep, mangled and bled out, her innards not yet crusting, and the vapours rising from her like a steamed pudding. That's fucking gross. Oh my god. Okay, so we've got a sheep, she's dead, she's ripped open, sorry. Rural setting, horror. What's gonna happen though? What's gonna happen? It says another sheep, mangled and bled out. Hello, builders literally just outside my window. Another sheep. So maybe this is about like repeated sheep killings. There's a sheep serial killer on the prowl and it's come and killed another sheep, and we're gonna go on the moors and find the sheep serial killer. Like Hound of the Baskervilles vibes. Is that even what Hound of the Baskervilles is like? Maybe one day it expands its repertoire from sheep and then starts killing cows, and then everyone gets scared because cows are bigger. And it's like, oh shit, what's gonna happen now? And then at the end, it kills a person and they were like trying to stop it, but they couldn't stop it and it killed a person. Oh my god. Oh my god. But also there are birds in there somewhere. Oh, maybe it's about evil birds. Oh my god, it's about evil sheep killing birds. Love. This is another one that I got for my birthday, pretty sure from Emma. And it is Beasts of a Little Land by Juhea Kim. Again, look at this gorgeous cover. Isn't this beautiful? So yeah, I don't know anything about this. Again, I did read the blurb at some point, but I can't remember what it's about. Okay, prologue, The Hunter, 1917. The sky was white and the earth was black, like at the beginning of time before the first sunrise. That is a fucking cracking first line. The sky was white and the earth was black, like at the beginning of time before the first sunrise. Okay, sky was white and the earth was black. I think we're in a war. I think we're in a war because it's like bright in the sky and the earth is really dark and there's like explosions and shit. That's what I'm getting. Also, that's kind of like, it sounds like the beginning of an epic, like an epic tale with lots of people in it, lots of like, maybe it's a family saga, I don't know. I might be biased because I'm reading Pachinko at the moment and that's got a kind of similar vibe on the cover. It's kind of marketed in a similar way. I don't know, I think we're in a war. We're in a war. It says 1917. I'm an idiot. So we're in the First World War, that's where we are. But I think that's like the beginning of like a family saga. I don't think it stays in the First World War. I think it moves on from that and follows this family. That's what I'm getting. Sounds really good though. That is a beautiful first line. It's probably my favourite first line of all of them so far. Okay, next, International Booker winner. It is Tomb of Sand by Geetanjali Shree and translated by Daisy Rockwell. Listen to this flop, okay? So good. This is very large and I'm very excited to read it. And it won the International Booker Prize. Let's see what it is all about from the very start. I'm intrigued. Okay. Sorry, it's a really short first line, so I just glimpsed it. 1, a tale tells itself. And then it says, it can be complete, but also incomplete, the way all tales are. This particular tale has a border, and women who come and go as they please. Once you've got women and a border, a story can write itself. Even women on their own are enough. I need to stop reading that. I want to keep going. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love this already. I don't even want to joke about what it's about because it sounds wonderful and I want to read it like now. Oh my god. I'm obsessed with those first lines. If you've read this, please tell me the significance of these first lines, unless it's a spoiler. Maybe don't tell me. Tell me to read it, because I need to. Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to joke, because that was amazing and I really want to read it. Oh! Another International Booker long listy. We have Love in the Big City by Sang-Yoon Park, translated by Anton Hur. I don't know what this is about. I think it's about a gay man in Korea. That's all I know. Maybe in Seoul. Let's have a look. Okay, I took the elevator to the 3rd floor of the hotel and went into the Emerald Hall. That's boring. Is that actually the first line? Is there like a prologue or anything? I personally think that from there, this person is going up to meet someone in this hotel, but they are a spy. The narrator is a spy, and they're gonna have an epic like face-off in the hotel room. Someone's gonna like jump out of the window onto the next building and then like zip wire across the city, and it's gonna be sick. Also, there might be Judi Dench in a really cool like underground glass bunker thing. It could be. There's potential. This is the dumbest video I've ever made in my life. Okay, next we have Virginia Woolf, The Waves. I love this cover. This was definitely given to me by Emma. Absolute angel that she is. I love her. This will be my first, well, assuming I read this before I read any of her other novels, which who knows, just because I have it first doesn't mean that. This is my first Virginia Woolf novel that I own. I haven't read any yet, and I'm very excited to, like so excited. So let's see what the first line is. This might put me off completely and terrify me, but we shall see. The sun had not yet risen. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to read on because that is not giving me anything. The sea was indistinguishable from the sky, except that the sea was slightly creased as if a cloth had wrinkles in it. I like that a lot. Oh, that makes me feel really excited about this. That's not that intimidating at all. I don't know why. In my head I have this idea of Virginia Woolf as being like writing like really confusing like stream of consciousness stuff. Maybe this isn't that. Again, I don't want to joke about it because I love it so much and I'm so excited. Okay, last one. The Way of Kings Part 1 by Brandon Sanderson. This is the first in the Stormlight Archive series. I've read like 4 of his other books, but I haven't started on this series yet. So let's see what the first line is and where I think it's going to go. Also, according to my boyfriend who loves these books, this first line is really good. Well, I'm not sure if he meant to read the prelude or the actual first line. I'm going to do both. Prelude to the Stormlight Archive. Callic rounded a rocky stone bridge and stumbled to a stop before the body of a dying thunderclast. What the hell does that mean? Okay. I love fantasy. It's like none of this makes any sense. Okay, maybe this is the better first line. Long convoluted character name. Wore white on the day he was to kill a king. That's pretty good. I think maybe my creative juices have all run out because I can't actually think of anything this could be. Okay, you know what this is? I think this is, it's the end of, where we start is like the end of a kingdom. We're killing a king. Basically you follow like the revolutionary part, but like the very end of it where they've succeeded in their revolutionary war. He's killing the king and then he's going to go on, and what you are going to follow is like the rebuilding of this new country. But there's something dark and creepy about it that makes it really hard, and then we get like political intrigue and everyone's betraying everyone else. And also there's magic. Well, there you have it. That was that. I don't know what that was. I'm really sorry. I hope you enjoyed it anyway, because I did. I had a lot of fun. I encourage you to do this with books that you don't know much about because it's actually really fun. Also, if you've read any of these, please tell me I'm right. Or if, you know, there are any like writers out here who want to steal my amazing ideas for potential stories, go ahead. You know, I'm going to be generous enough to give them to you. This is an open source resource, okay? Very soon we're going to get into like the middle of the year sort of area, and there will be a million videos to make because it's like best books of the year so far, best theatre I've seen in the year so far. It's going to happen. Probably the mid-year book freakout tag, books I want to read before the end of the year, maybe. So many possibilities for videos, which will be coming your way very soon. And of course, my June wrap-up will also be coming. I have only read about 3 books in June so far, but it'll still be on its way. Thank you for watching. I will see you very soon.